first sip of coffee in the morning. A sportswear shop. What's funny?
I like seeing a go.
Snow goes white on the mountain tonight. I don't want to see everything. I can't run with isolation. It looks like I'm the queen.
We said yesterday it was cute.
Rabbit.
Oh, not a rabbit. Good try. Because remember, it is black and white. Black and white. Not a zebra.
Panda.
Panda, yes. Well done. Good girl. Panda. To say hi. So I was just saying that she scared me because I didn't know she was in the living room. Oh, she's in the dark as well.
I've been waiting to get up because I'm like, oh, when can I make a noise?
Oh, you can always make a noise.
So much still to do, so naturally I quickly connected with someone else and how you feel about something. I have told you all my stuff now, and I think we're like a lot closer because like, so yeah, it's completely different. It's completely new because the scale that I'm doing things on now is just like you can't even comprehend it. It's just crazy, absolutely wild. And who would you say is the best friend aside from Tommy that you've made this summer? I think probably Maura. Me and Maura got very close. So yeah, I'm so happy. Like, would want anything to change really. So we know you had a big following before, but you've kind of been catapulted into this extreme.
Okay, so my next alarm is going off to let me know that I've got to check in. My first class is at 11 o'clock, so you always have to check in 20 minutes before. I'm actually running a little bit behind time. There we go. So now I've checked in so that they know that I'm here.
Start, stopping that. And I know that there's always been your day-to-day feeling of sort of thing here. I want to be happy, and then obviously I'll find a way.
That first sip of coffee in the morning. I haven't actually even properly said hello. So hi guys, welcome back to a day in the life of an ESL teacher. Usually, because it is 3 minutes past 11 now, I would be teaching because my first lesson starts at 11. However, it has been cancelled, so my first lesson now starts at 11:32. So I have 28 minutes left until my first class. Got an email coming through there. And I know I'm so lucky because I know that if you're teaching and you're from America, your hours are so crazy. Like, I know so many teachers that wake up between the hours of 3 and 5, and it's just, it must be so difficult. I can't imagine. So if you're from Europe, specifically from England, then you are very lucky in that you get to wake up at not even like a normal working hour. Like, this is like a lie-in. When I used to work at other jobs before, I'll be waking up at like 5 or 6. So to be able to wake up at, 9, 20 past 9, whatever, is, pretty cushy. I live by alarms. Like, I just set an alarm for everything all the time, and especially I think when you're doing this job, it's good to have alarms here, there and everywhere because things change all the time. I've set my alarm for 11:27, 5 minutes before my first class. Hello! Hello, Michelle. How are you? Oh, yes, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Do you have a cough? Are you sick? Oh, you have a nosebleed. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry. So this should be, what is number 1? Blueberry. Well done. Yes, I'd like a blueberry ice cream. Very good. Okay. Yes, yes, well done. Good girl. I'd like orange juice too. Yes. What about number 3? This one is a sportswear shop. Yes, where we can bing, 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 bing. We can play games. Oh, swimming. Yes, you like swimming. You could buy your goggles from a sportswear shop. Well, my second class started 2 minutes ago, but I'm just waiting for my student to arrive. It might just be a little bit late. In the meantime, I'll have a sip of water.
What's funny?
This is very interesting.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. But yeah, so are giraffes tall or short? Oh, I can't breathe. Okay. I'm okay. Before we start class, would you like to sing a song?
Yes.
Before we start class, yes. What do you want to sing, Linda? What would you like to sing?
I like sing Let It Go.
Snow glows white on the mountain tonight. A fireplace to be seen. I can't go with isolation. It looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this world's storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I've tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Being a good girl, you always have to be. Conceal your fear. Ah, what colour?
Black.
Black, well done. I am a... We said yesterday it was cute. Yesterday we said, oh, it's so cute. So cute.
Cat.
Close, not a cat. Something that is cute, something that is so cute.
Rabbit.
Not a rabbit. Good try. Because remember, it is black and white. Black and white. Not a zebra.
Panda.
Panda, yes, well done. Good girl, panda.
Soon about the xylophone, we must learn how. We will practice about how to make a song.
Okay, so I have finished class now. I finished all my classes for the day. Even though it's only like not even 4 hours of teaching, like nearly 4 hours of teaching. Obviously compared to other jobs I've had, and definitely compared to being a teacher in a classroom, it's not as difficult. But because it's you have to concentrate solely for the whole time. So if you're fully booked, if you've got a fully booked schedule, then you have 1.5 minutes in between each class. 1.5 minutes, is it 1.5 minutes? It's actually 2 minutes, but by the time that you've clicked out of your last class, and then it's usually like 1.5 minutes. So as you can imagine, there's hardly any time to get in between classes. I actually really needed a wee for the last hour of class, but I just didn't have time, because every time, like, some of my classes would run over by like 30 seconds. And even though I'm pretty close to the bathroom, I mean, I'm in the living room now, and the bathroom is there. I still can't go to the toilet in a minute. Like, I've tried before and I'm usually like a few seconds late, so I only go to the toilet if I have like a full minute and a half to spare, but I didn't have any time, so the last hour I was like bursting to go to the loo. But I'm really lucky because some people that teach, like, you have to go up the stairs or you have to go down the stairs or whatever, but I'm in a flat, so obviously all the rooms are quite close to each other. All in all, it's about 4 hours of teaching, but 4 hours straight of teaching with obviously no breaks in between. You're looking at a screen constantly for 4 hours, so your eyes do get a little bit tired. Obviously though, compared to other jobs that I've had, this is like by far the best job, so I'm so grateful, not complaining. I would much rather be doing this than, yeah, lots of other office jobs that I've had. So yeah, it's great, but it can be tiring. I really need to tidy up my desk, don't I? Because it is just a complete mess, but reality. I just realised that I didn't show you what I wear. So for Dada, they like you to have a blue t-shirt, and they like you to have this type of blue, like a sky baby blue, like a light blue. That's the colour that they like. So when you are a Dada teacher, you can find any t-shirt. I got this from Primark for like £2 or something. And then I also just wear these jogging bottoms too. I like to be comfy. I like to be wearing something that doesn't feel like restricting. I mean, obviously one of the great benefits of working from home is that you can wear something that's just really nice and cozy, but you don't want to be too cozy because you still want to be able to feel like you're working. So I know some people probably wear like pajama bottoms. I have done that once or twice before, but I didn't really like it because it made me feel like more unproductive. But I go for like, yeah, jogging bottoms. I also have a little bit more to do before I can finish for the day. These are called assessments. So assessments are where you just talk about the class, basically, what happened. So here we have like a rating. So class interaction, attention, enjoyment, willingness to learn, and willingness to speak as well. So Annie's a really great student. She's really great at interacting in class. Her attention is always fully there. She enjoys it, and she's always willing to speak and willing to learn. So she gets 5 stars for everything. We can say, my mother is a nurse. My father is a fireman. My sister is a waitress, stuff like that. So we were learning about different job titles, so I'll talk about that. So I've done all my assessments. By the way, you also have homework that you have to send as well. So if you can, try and send homework with every assessment. It usually takes me about, I would say up to an hour, probably a bit less, probably like 45 minutes to complete all the assessments. But if I want to like bash out the assessments really quickly, I can do them in like 20 minutes, I think, if I'm like really going ham. But that's if I'm like really trying to rush, because maybe if I've got an appointment or something. But 7 minutes past 12, quite a bit later on now. I am going to get ready for bed. I'm about to go and brush my teeth and do my whole skincare routine, take off my makeup and everything. I'm trying to talk in a hushed voice because Kaya is asleep. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I think you can. So the very last thing that I do before I go to bed, which is part of my teaching routine, is go through my schedule for the next day and just see which students I have, see which classes I have, and what the courseware is going to be. I used to actually do this in the morning. I used to check my schedule in the morning. In a way, it's better to do that, I guess, because your schedule can change like up until the last minute. Students can cancel, you can get replaced with new students, courseware can change. So me checking this tonight, it could be different tomorrow. I feel like looking at this at night time is just yeah, I don't know, I just prefer it because I've got more time to do it right now than I would do in the morning. You quickly get used to the courseware, so a lot of the time, because I have taught this courseware to so many of my students, so many different students, I don't even have to go through all of the slides and I know what the courseware is. You don't need to spend that much time doing it. So I can see my first class of the day is Jason. This one is about activities and hobbies. Well, we just finished learning about space and about all the different planets, light and the speed of light and the speed of sound. One thing that I really love is that you can have students that have completely different levels, different age groups. I have students as young as, my youngest students are 4, but I have had classes with the students that are 2, and then my oldest students are 16. I really enjoy sometimes being able to play games and sing songs with the younger students and just be really light-hearted and, yeah, being playful. But then at the same time, I also really enjoy teaching the older children, and I love having discussions and debates and talking about our opinions about global warming and you know, discussing slavery, why I like poetry, or what we enjoy reading, you know, things like that. Kind of the best of both worlds. If there are any other videos you would like me to do, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Good night.